So it sounds like you actually may be more busy than you think.
I mean, I guess, but I guess it's just, to me, it still doesn't feel like I'm doing enough or being productive enough or should be farther where I am. You know, others my age are married and have kids, or some of them even have both, and I just feel like I'm not doing very well, and I should be as far along as they are.
Okay, and what's the evidence of that? What's the evidence of you needing to be where you are and them feeling like you aren't accomplishing enough?
So, well, there's Jordan and Mary. They did just get married. I went to their wedding. It was a couple months ago, I think, and and then there's my other friends, Jonathan and Angie. They just had their second baby, so, and then, I don't know, some of my other friends are getting engaged and just farther along in life that I'm doing.
Okay. Do they ever seem to notice or call you out or make any comments or anything about you not being married or having kids?
Well, no. But we do talk about their marriage and kids often. So, I mean, I guess it's always on my mind that we are always talking about that. I mean, it's just kind of weird, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can imagine that with that being something new and exciting in someone else's life, that it would be on their mind a lot and something that they feel the need to discuss. And, you know, you're probably a close friend, so they feel comfortable talking about it with you. So it's a big change in their life, but, you know, it's not necessarily a requirement in anyone's life to get married or have kids. So although it is, you know, a goal of theirs and an accomplishment of theirs, you know, that may not be the same for you. You know, you may have different priorities and different, you know, current events that are happening in your life that are, you know, just as important or relevant as their marriage and kids are. Do you have any other friends that may not be married or don't have kids?
Yeah, I do have a couple single friends, and maybe like a few couples that are engaged that I know. They have been engaged for a couple of years because she's still in school and wants to finish grad school first. So, yeah, I mean, there's a few, I guess.
Okay. Well, you know, it seems like you have some friends that aren't, you know, at this, you know, stage in their life that you think that you need to be at as well. Like, some people seem to be in the same situation that you are, or on a level playing field, and maybe you've, you know, thought that you've had to reach this accomplishment, but, you know, it seems like others are okay with not being on that level as well. You know, there are a variety of life stages that your friends are at, and, you know, maybe that you hold yourself to this perspective of these accomplishments because you're only, you know, looking at a few of your friends that you think you should be at instead of looking at all of your friends.
Yeah, now that we're talking about it, I guess not everybody's that different from me.
Yeah, right. I agree. And those that may be different than you, you know, because they have different life goals too. So marriage and kids may be their goals. You know, college may be someone else's, or maybe it's a goal just to be, you know, independent and not have these expectations. So I think, you know, everybody has different ambitions, and, you know, those goals may even change over time. Kenzie, do you ever use like a planner or make to-do lists?
Not really. I mean, not now anyways.
Okay. Well, I think that maybe, you know, using a planner or to-do list might help us identify what's, actually taking place in your life, and maybe get a better picture of this situation and give you more perspective on how much you do actually accomplish. Do you think that holding a planner and maybe writing down the regular things that you do and filling in the things that come up as they do is something that you can do? Might help you figure out if there's anything that you might want to add to that schedule or anything that you'd like to change.
Yeah, that may help. I mean, it might help to, physically see what my week looks like, because, maybe I'm busier than what I actually think that I am, so it might help to, write down what I have going on at each time of the day to see, where I'm at and see how much I've actually accomplished throughout the day.
Okay. That sounds really good. I think that that's a great first start to kind of realizing where these thoughts and feelings are coming from, and seeing if we can identify anything that there is that you want to add or change about your schedule, and maybe just start talking about where you see yourself going, and the goals that you have for yourself, to see if the schedule and the things that you do now are where you want to, or helping lead you to that place you want to be.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a great start to all this.
Good. Well, it was nice meeting with you, and we'll schedule a follow-up for next week.
Awesome.